the bus has worked around Thomas's branch line for years. He is friendly, but sometimes reckless. He was going in for overhaul soon, but he had been asked to take the quarrymen to work. He was confused as to why until he pulled into the yard at the top station to find Mavis. "Hello, hello, here's an unfamiliar face," he joked. Mavis was glad to see him. "Long time no see, Hot Rod." The two laughed and began chatting. "What brings you down here? Fancy a career change?" "Manager said I could come and shunt down here whilst the tramway was under repair," Mavis answered. Birdie looked down the line. "Did they not want you helping?" "Manager says Toby was better suited to the job," she harumphed. "Ah, well," Birdie soothed. "Better this than you collecting dust, eh?" "It's funny. I finally get to leave the quarry, and yet I'm still shunting trucks for Toby." "Is there much excitement at the quarry?" Birdie asked. "Oh, yes. Once a group of men filled the foreman's cars with stones and got away scot-free." "I shouldn't like to be filled with stones. My passengers wouldn't have anywhere to sit." Mavis chuckled. "Neither would I, but I've never seen the foreman go so red. He'd give your paint a run for its money." "Speaking of," Birdie interrupted, "the workmen are here. Goodbye, Mavis." And he started for the quarry. With the tramway closed, the quarry manager had employed local lorries to help move the material down the stone wharf. When Birdie arrived, he almost fell into a ditch when he swerved to avoid one of them. "Silly thing's overloaded," Birdie scolded. The manager explained.
"We're down a lorry, and we've got an important shipment due." "What happened?"
Birdie's driver asked.
"Stupid lorry got lost on the way here and reversed into a ditch on the tramway,"
the manager snapped. Birdie and his driver understood. Birdie wondered if there was anything he could do to help, until he remembered what Mavis had told him. "Can we help take some of it down?" Both the driver and manager were surprised.
"Birdie, you're a bus, not a goods lorry."
"Yes, but I've got space to carry them. I'm going in for repairs soon anyway. And," he added, "we're not doing anything else today." He scratched his head.
"I suppose it'll be all right, so long as your owner doesn't mind."
Arrangements were quickly made, and the unusual sight of quarrymen loading stones into a bus was well underway.
"Take care,"
the manager called as Birdie left the quarry. Birdie smiled to himself. "Clever me. This'll be a quick and easy job, then it's off to the shop." But it wasn't easy. The stones were much heavier than his usual passengers, and he found it hard to maneuver, and his driver was anxious.
"We'll wreck into something if we're not careful."
Fortunately, they reached the wharf without incident. Mavis was surprised to see him, and even more surprised when the stones were unloaded. "Hello again," she said. "Fancy a career change?" Birdie chuckled. "Just doing what I can to help out." "It's a surprise for sure," Mavis started, "that you've been keeping busy and collecting dust." And the two of them laughed. When Birdie returned to the depot, his owner was waiting for him.
"I'm proud of you, I am, Birdie," he said. "Whilst this was unusual, the quarry manager has offered to pay for your repairs in return for your help. Think of that!"
Birdie beamed brighter than his headlights, though between you and me, he hopes he never has to be a goods lorry again.